Why is there such inertia around this? Why aren't the public really up in arms?
Well, I think it's the reason is twofold. It's because the media are not doing their job, and this is not just corporate news media, but also when it comes to independent media, they just can't be bothered to cover this case. I think because they just not interested in anything that's got to do with national security journalism and exposing war crimes and covering foreign policy. And of course, the corporate news media, they're just an arm of the national security state, so they're not going to cover somebody who goes against their narrative and the establishment lines that they parrot. And the other reason is that there's been an enormous smear campaign against Julian Assange for the past decade. They've been trying to character assassinate him, paint him as a cyber criminal, as a Russian intelligence asset. So you have people that end up shying away from his case and not wanting to defend what's happening, when in fact it's not just about Assange, it's about press freedoms worldwide. You know, if the US can reach across the Atlantic and just kidnap journalists, what's next? If Julian Assange is extradited, he will most surely be convicted, and it's the end of journalistic freedoms as we know it. It's setting a new precedent that the UK is going to give up journalists that the US wants and let them just pluck them out of central London and put them away in a federal supermax prison in the US for 2 centuries. And it's sending a message that anyone who calls out, who exposes government wrongdoing and crimes, is going to be punished. And the mere fact that they've spied on Assange in the Ecuadorian embassy and violated his legal privilege, and they're putting him in solitary confinement, it's in violation of so many jurisdictions, a UK law, violation of EU law, international law, US law. I mean, I could go on and on about this. It's unbelievably corrupt.